Hey everybody, it's Eric with Dempsey's Resolution Fitness at dempseysresolution.com, bringing you another survival tactical series. This one is a product review on the UST Ultimate Survival Technologies Emergency Food Ration Bar. Okay, this is a 2,400 calorie emergency food ration bar in apple cinnamon flavor. All right. It comes in a foil sealed package. It's one large square block. The flavor is apple cinnamon, naturally and artificially flavored. It's an excellent source of 17 vitamins and minerals. Vacuum packed, great for stocking up for natural disasters or whatever kind of emergencies might require you to have some food. These are the standard issue block packages that they come in. They usually sell them in packages of 4 or 5, and they run for about $5 a piece at places like Walmart. That's where I get every time I go to Walmart. I buy one and throw one in the stash just to have an extra one available because you never know. They're easy to throw in a bug out bag. I keep some in my car, keep some in my house, keep some in my bug out bags, my different baggage with all my survival goodies in them, and good to have. But I haven't actually tried one yet, and so I figured, you need to try all the stuff. You need to practice and try and be experienced with everything that you use in your tactical and survival gear, right? That only makes sense because if you never used it and all of a sudden you get out there and you realize, wow, it's a piece of crap, then you're in a world of hurt, right? This thing supposedly has a 5-year shelf life, which is cool. Like I said, it's a solid block. This thing has, an expiration date of manufacture on it, so you can track the, how current or outdated this stuff is. And of course, with food products, especially when they're sealed like this, depending on what kind of product it is, the expiration dates don't mean they go bad right then and you got to throw it out. And that goes for a lot of different things. Those are just recommendations. But this was, made in 2015, and it's good. Expires in 2000 or 2015 and 2020. It expires. So got it's high carb, high fat, and low protein. All right, so for survival foods, that'll work. So let's bust it open. So it's a seal package. Let's see, looking for any kind of quick opening thing. If it's got a tear thing, yep, I'm looking right up in the corner. It's got a tear, a quick tear. So I'm going to try to do this without making a mess. I'm going to open the package, pull this right down, see if I can do a little better job in this corner. Once you break that back vacuum seal, the foil opens up a little bit. Okay, and now I have the top open. Top's open, easy to rip. And yeah, it's a large, giant square block of apple cinnamon stuff. Okay, I'm going to pull it out. And it comes, I'll pull the whole thing out so you can see what it looks like. It comes in basically 6 preformed blocks that you could break off. It definitely smells like apple cinnamon. I'm going to try to set the first 2 block down. See if I can cut into this thing. And it's solid. Yeah, there you go. Okay, a little pounding with a knife, and I broke off the first 2 blocks. So, first 2 blocks broke off. So, okay, advantages and disadvantages to having one big block like that. Instead of being able to pull one out, it can't be resealed, so you have to have another way to seal it back up, right, to preserve it. Because you're not going to sit there and eat the whole 2,400 calorie bar in one bite. So that's something to consideration. You got to be able to sustain it once you open the package. It doesn't come preformed. That took a little effort to punch that knife blade through this thing. It's like a brick. Not saying it's bad. So now for the ultimate taste test. I'm kind of, you know, new food, right? Yeah, after 20 years of eating MREs, it's not bad, especially if you have eaten MREs. You could survive. It does taste apple cinnamon. It's not bad at all. Um, it tastes like one of the old bars that used to come in the old school MREs. It's kind of like sawdust. It's it's hard pack. It's like a big crunchy, you know, hard pack cookie that's sawdusty cookie, and it doesn't taste bad, and I can eat dang near anything. So I'm not really a good choice. If you're a foodie, you might not like it so much, but it doesn't taste bad. Definitely want to have something to drink with it. I got a little sip of coffee here to wash it down, so not bad. Um, I guess the big downer now is okay. I'm gonna eat this one block, and then what do I do with the rest of this now? And I gotta pack it back in my rucksack or my bug out bag, and I gotta pick up and move. What do you do then? Those are the kind of things you got to think about with survival rations. And other than that, it tastes pretty good. It's not bad. I could definitely, I can swing this. This will be good for me. So you have to assess whether or not that kind of stuff would be good for you, and try out your rations. And if you did get different kinds, especially if you need to rehydrate it, if you need to cook it, the good thing about this too is it's ready to eat. Like, you got to bust it off of a big brick, and you got to know what to do with it after you eat part of it. How you're going to keep it in your rucksack or your bug out bag. But it's pretty good. It's sustainable. It doesn't require any, preparation. Doesn't require, other than maybe you need to, if I ate this whole block, I'm sure I'd need to drink some water. It's dry, and it's gritty. So, but it doesn't, it has a apple cinnamon flavor. You can smell the apple cinnamon when you open the pouch. And, but I got the most of it here. Say I ate these 2 blocks, I got the most of it here. I can fold it back up. I can set it back in my bag and move out, but it is open. And unless I had a Ziploc or something to, a rubber band or some kind of elastic band or a bungee cord or something, you could figure something out if you had to out there in the field. But, not bad. I mean, I could do that, bust off a chunk, eat it, move out. Later on, you start getting hungry again, start getting tired, bust out another block. You could do it, and it would fit in a cargo. This will fit in a cargo pocket, so that's another good bonus. So yeah, you could what if it to death, but it'll work. And that's really, for my purposes, is something functional? Will it work? This will work for me. Okay, I can make this work. I could take this out, throw it in my bag with a bottle of water, grab my rifle, move out. I can make it. Okay, so I'm happy with it. Like I said, this thing costs about $5. You're going to get 4 blocks about this size. Apple cinnamon, 5-year shelf life. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I say it's good for my purposes. You need to explore what works for you. And, if you're a foodie and you need different requirements, and you got to assess your needs and try out your food. Do what I did. Just bust it open. Do a review on it. I like it. Not bad. I'm going to give it the thumbs up. I'm going to stay with it. I'm going to keep getting them. And these are going to be in my car, in my bag. I'm going to stock up shelves with them. And I'll be able to sustain off of this in an emergency. Because you got to remember, what's it really for? This is when, bad things happen and you don't have any other choices. Okay, so this isn't some kind of foodie thing. And this will work for me. I can sustain off of this, and I'll be able to continue the mission. So that's what you're going to ask yourself. Will it work for you? So try out your products, whatever you're going to use as your survival ration. Try them out, because, don't wait till the last second and then realize it wasn't a good choice, okay? So anyway, I hope this helps. This was the UST emergency food ration bars. Like I said, I get mine at Walmart. in the camping section. They usually have like one package of them out. I usually buy the whole package, you know, a block of 4 or 5, costs 20, 25 bucks for 4 of them. I don't think that's a bad deal, especially, you know, that could potentially be a day's worth of food. Okay. And anybody who survived off of an MRE or two back in